Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is going to be wonderful this morning. I I just want to show some accessories and also some effects, and I'm going to be showing you some. I'm going to be showing you some videos as I promised. I got some videos and I felt, oh, look at this, my wife. Okay, I got some videos and I felt this is very wonderful. In kind of a creative things, how creative you could be, how wonderful you can also be. You can do a lot of things, and it brings a lot of things. So, good morning, everybody. My name is Paul-Esupofo Oriade, the lead instructor of Special Drama Film School Online, the first of its kind on Facebook Live, and also uploaded later to YouTube. By His grace, and we do that. So please, let's go ahead and invite our friends. Let's invite our people. Let's go ahead and invite them, and let's see for ourselves this morning what is going to be on this. Before I show you some things, before I show you some practical, because some of this thing will be returned back today. So I want to show you some things, the basics of the cell phone. You need to look at some basics which I've told you over and over. You need to look at it. You need to understand it. You need to see how this thing can actually bring about turning point. Because majorly, you need to look at yourself and see, okay, I want to do this thing. Before you go and shoot, I always tell people, charge very well. Many times, I don't know how much I have to be committed to charging. I won't deceive you. I have to be committed to charging. Even this one I'm having here, I don't trust it too much, but I have to be committed to charging. I have to look at the storage. I have to look at battery life. I had to look at a lot of things. Okay, what do I do to protect? What do I do to do? You know, and I told you don't shoot this way. You put in a landscape. It's better for your landscape positioning. It's better, and unless I tell you, you may not know that this is actually actually from the thing. And I told you some basic shots you need to take. Let me quickly also invite people. From basic shots you need to take the wide shot, the medium shot, and the medium shot, and the CU. That's just the basic shot you need to do, and that is very, very important. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. It's very, very important for us to know all those things. Once you can do those three, you can now go to a lot of creative shots. You know you have your basic things you have to do. You have your basic things you have to do, and you are having it, and that brings about a lot of things. You remember I told you, when your footages your footages are shaky, nobody will watch it. People will not like shaky footages, but you have to be consistent. You have to be very steady, and that's why I show you a lot of things. And I'm having also this morning where you can place your smartphone. So once you place your smartphone, let's say your smartphone in the pouch now, you put your smartphone like this, and let me use this one, okay? So I'm putting my smartphone this way, okay? And this is it. I'm putting it very well. Let me put it very well. I'm putting the smartphone like this, and I'm moving this way. You get? And I'm moving this way. I'm moving it this way. Even if on a smooth something. So you can move it like this, all right? And people say, wow, this is beautiful. You just do like this. But just make sure the sound is not there, all right? So I'm going to be showing you some things here. But you make sure this one is making noise. You have to make sure you can use the paper, a normal paper, an ordinary paper. You just pull it, or towel. Towel is more ideal too. You can put on towel. You begin to put it, and it's going to be smoother and better. Okay. So good morning once again. I want to appreciate all of you. In case you have not joined, please go ahead and join. I want to appreciate all of you for your contributions and all that. So please, let's go ahead and share the video, and let's invite people. I want to do the same thing here. I want to do the same thing. I want to invite people. I want to share with a lot of people. Okay, so those are the basics you need to know, and don't forget it. Nobody likes shaky phone. Okay, nobody likes shaky things, because I told you. And I'm going to be showing you a lot of other things and tips and tricks on this thing by the grace of God. You know, you have to understand your sound. You have to put a lot of things in place. You have to just make sure that, oh, what I'm doing, you put in a pouch or your pouch in a very, very good way. you know, you need to look at it and say, okay, what am I doing? What exactly can I do? And all that. And especially if it's going to end up on a film festival. If it's going to end up on a film festival, you have to look at it critically and see for yourself, okay, these are the things I want to do. These are the wonderful things I need to put in place. And those are the areas all of us must pay attention. Okay? Because one of the things is, before you roll that tape, before you say, okay, let this thing roll, you have to look at it. Because by the grace of God, we are becoming a smartphone video expert. Right now, by the grace of God, I am, apart from the side of being a filmmaker, apart from learning a lot of things on normal DSLR and other things, right now I can tell you I have become a smartphone expert and video expert. Because one of the things I discovered is that everybody keep on talking, because I don't know which episode you will watch. So that's why sometimes you see me repeating some of the things, because I don't want you to miss any episode. Because in case you have missed a particular class, you'll be able to put it together. Because number one thing is that you plan your shot. But let me tell you, before you plan your shot, there is a story. And once you do it, in fact, when I see it, I begin to hear it from other places. I never knew. I won't deceive you. I never knew that's the name is being called. I never knew. I don't know the name to call it. I just call it creative shots. Only later I was doing research and I saw creative shots. I said, what? So this is real. So people are using the same name. I don't know. So don't think any idea God is giving to you, you are the author of it alone. All right? So I didn't know. In fact, I knew this month. So I just think, Brapo just created something, just give it a name. Oh God, creative shot. I know that creative shot, the Dutch, the bird eye, and all that. But you know, what ordinary eye? That's the definition I always have for creative shot. What is creative shot? Creative shot is what it's shot you take that ordinary eye will not see, but it brings about beauty. You must plan that you have a good story, powerful story, serious, strong message that you are going to give to the world, which is very, very important. And that's why I'm going to be showing some accessories and all that. And I want to appreciate my wife who is here to help out in some things. So I'm going to be using phone to do some little things here. Don't mind us, because right now our phones we have available is still feature phones, so you manage it. You know, it's not as bad as that, okay? But you know, this is also good for us. Smartphone filmmaking, this series 18, you have to understand the audio, which I've shown the audio and all that. Then one of the things when you're using a smartphone, yesterday I was with Olufemi Abraham. I didn't really want to collect a lot of things inside the cable. I said, no, don't worry about the cable. The audio cable we use. Many of you have seen the bagging. In fact, the bagging was the default. If you go to our YouTube channel, it's a default film. By default, if you watch any film, it will lead you to the bagging. Deliberately, I put it there for a while. Okay. Last month, I'm sorry, I was supposed to do some of the short things for us to see it, for us to know, for us to understand it. It's like that. Okay. I'm expecting the pastor's supposed to be here now, so. Okay. All right. So you need to understand that, and it's very important. And I'll discover a lot of things that people are doing, and I understand very well. Okay. Is Pastor there now? If you are there, just say I. Just say I. Let me know you are there. Okay, and tell me where you are watching from. So you can get a very good audio. You can get the lapel mic where you can fix into your clothes, like this kind of cloth. If it's inside here, okay. I can put it, if I put the suit on, I can put it inside my suit jacket so that people will not be able to see it and put it invisible. And that's why I showed you. Now you can hear my voice very clearly. Even something I don't need to shout. If I talk like this, you still understand me. Or you know the Bible says, you still hear me clearly. Why? Because I'm using something. This is it. This is what is amplifying my words. Alright, this is what is amplifying the things. But wait, before using this one, I will be shouting and be shouting. This is like a windshield I showed you before. Alright? This is like a protection. Okay? Now, all these things boils back to something. If you're shooting on a smartphone, you must have a good audio. Good audio is inevitable, because everybody can manage. Oh, okay, the sound is not too good. The picture quality is not too good. But when the sound is bad, I mean bad, people will run away. People will not want, no patience. I tell you, no patience from anybody. no patience from anybody. Nobody wants to be patient with you. They want to make sure that you get the right thing and the right understanding of what you need to do. And you know, you don't do like this. If you do like this, it's rumbling. So those are the things that spoil those things. You don't do like this. Let me do one thing for you. Ha! How do you feel? Oh, sorry, so loud. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. You know. So you have to look at things, and you know, there is another thing. I'm not being paid for it, but you can go to geted.com. You have something like this, okay, where you can put your smartphone. Okay, aside this one now, aside this one that is there, I can also put this one there, okay, and I also put a pouch there so that you can see it. And yesterday I showed you this one, how the light, you can put on the light, okay, you can use it to put on the light and all that. So you look at all those things and bring about transformation, okay, about transformation, which is very, very, very key. Okay, so please tell us where you're watching from. Let's know where you're watching from. This is very, very important. I won't deceive you when you are doing it. Make sure I keep on saying it, because some people may not hear the landscape, the horizontal, they don't get it. Sometimes I have to show them like this. This is how to do it. Okay, don't do it this way. Okay, then when you do it this way, you look at it now. Always look at it that the camera lens is here. Some are here. Some are in the middle, some are up here. And look at this double button place. Look at it. Always look at that's when it's not upside down. If you do it this way, it becomes upside down. It will record. It will give you an adjustment to itself. But by the time you get to the editing, you discover it's already what? It's already upside down. It's already turned upside down. But don't worry about yourself. Like I said, getaheadmedia.com. You can also getaheadmedia.com. You can also read something. That some of the things I've come across, but you know, you need to get yourself in a very reliable way that you yourself can be what is needed to be done. So because those are the things that people don't understand, that okay, if you're going to do the smartphone thing, it's not just things. That's why I'm going to show you some little effects. And before I go to that, before my wife, you know, you can do something like this to take your picture to get a creative effect. Okay, I don't have something, but I want to do something, then I make sure that my things are steady. Let me turn to you to see. Okay, now look at this. Now what am I getting? I have to take it to the lens to get something. If you get to the lens, there is a smaller place on that lens. I can use this one to create effect. Do you see it? Now if you look at it, it's not clean enough. Why? Because there's a dirty things on the face, so I have to clean it very well to create an effect back. Okay, now do you see the difference now? Now look at it. I'm creating an effect. I'm making it like a macro kind of effect. So, oh Jesus, oh, look at it. Look at the effect I'm trying to create from it. Or I can do something like this, but you won't know the source. You understand? And this is the thing that, look at what I'm doing. Can you see? That's what I'm using. Okay, now you can break maybe that old CD, don't use again. You can break it and cut it pieces like DIY and put it slightly like this on the front of the lens. Then you get a very fantastic thing, right? And that's one of the things you need, like somebody doing like this. Now you can create effect with these. Okay, oh wonderful, what are you doing? And in fact, I like these. Okay, oh, you guys, you know what I'm talking about. You could be a characterization you want to create. You want to create something that somebody who just is not funny, but it's not something you just want to do something. Now, how do you let us know that this is the way it's seen? You want to show the POV. All you need to do is to put this empty place on your lens. Okay, let me do it from the front. Now, this is the POV. Assuming it's the one looking at me. So I begin to create a POV like this. I take a shot like this. Okay? I take a shot like this. Alright? Now, from the rear, from the back, I just take that shot to see where I'm looking. It's in my eyes before. So all I need to do is to turn it this way, because that's an ideal way of doing it. And then I begin to put it this way. Now, do you see that? Do you see that now? So I will now take this shot, very close shot like this. So this is what Brother Paul is looking at from afar off. Do you get it now? It's the same thing if I'm using this place. Okay, this is what Brother Paul is looking at from afar off. But this is one is going to be more better for me in terms of what I need to take as a shot. Okay, now, I just like the drama here. Just like the drama. Okay, so you need to look at that and you need to see for yourself some things. Okay, now Gracie, okay, I should hold on. Okay, thank you. Now all these things you need to look at, and critically you need to see for yourself and say, okay, what am I doing? There is nothing, all this additional thing, or like I've shown you before. Let me see if I can do that now. Now look at it now. All these things I've shown you before. Now, if I'm putting, let's say I'm putting my phone on this, okay? Or I'm putting all the couch in here, and I'm adding it, I can push it like this to create an effect. But like I told you, I must not allow this thing to sound. So I must put it on a towel or something that will not make a sound like this. No, it's making a sound. And I have to be very sensitive to the sound, unless I don't need the sound. If I don't need the sound, I can put the camera there and do whatever I want to do. Okay. Now there is another thing there you will see. I think virtually some of those things I've shown you yesterday. There is another thing like this. Yes, this thing. You can cut this to create an effect. I can cut here like this. Maybe you don't have enough things, and you can just put the here. You remove it. Okay, you can cut here to create a kind of effect. All right, and you can create effect like this, and you think that, okay, look at it, look at it, as if I'm opening that bottle. You now say, well, how did you do it? How did you do it? How is it opening the bottle like this? And I'll be opening it, and you say, now wow, you know, to create an effect. Okay, the water is dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. I have to create it. Now look at it. How do I get my bubbles or bubbles? Okay, look at it now. Now the first thing is I want to get a Foley. I can also do that by creating a sound. Okay. Okay. So I just want to put that one there. So when my wife comes, we'll see some things that we can do. Okay, so you can see all these things are inputting ideas. Okay, now let's go. You see a lot of things. Now let me quickly, let me see if I can show you a particular video. Let me see. Let me show you this video. Let me show you this video. Because I don't have the material. That's what I'm showing you. This one is, they can only use it for phone or some things and all that. And then you can also get water. Like I said, you can splash water here. If you want to get a special effect, maybe a whiter one. You want to get a taking a picture or something, but you can use it. Let's go. You can use it not only for photography now. You can use the create effect also for film. Okay, so, and I will tell you the sunglass filter and all those things. Don't worry yourself. I will show you the video. Let me see. Hold on this. Let me see if I can get the audio. But let me see. Let me start. Okay. Let's see whether you can get it like that. Okay, can you see that? Okay. Okay, you see those things? Those are the pictures. So if you want to create some things, creating some effects. Then you have a sunglass filter. You want to do something, you want to filter it out. You want to see ND filter. You know, maybe the thing is too much. You want to cut that is the sun. You want to cut down the sun and all that. Sorry. Okay, did you get it now? If you are there, let me know. It's Pastor there again, so you can create that one to call down the thing depending on what you have. Like I showed you the ND filter yesterday. I showed you this ND filter. I show you this ND filter. Okay, now look at that video very well. You will see something. You can create effect with light. You now see now it's moving it up and down on your window or some things. And when somebody says somebody is in prison, you can create a prison like this. And the person, I did that in one of the films. And if you have a waterproof bag, this one you must be it must be trusted before you do that. Okay, but this is a waterproof bag, and then waterproof bag, then you put it there. You can put inside the water, you can shoot inside the water. Okay, all right. So you see some of the things. Sorry, this thing is bending. Okay, now do you see that? You can take a shot. You will see the shot very soon. But you know, she was explaining something, but and that's the shot that the thing is taking. That's the shot. Do you understand? That's the shot. You press the record before you put it there. Then you take it down. You will now see the shot very well. You see the shot. You now be wondering, where did they put this camera into? The splashing of the water. Okay, so you are shooting flashing light effects on your accessory. Those are accessories that needed the light. You need a top light to do the flashing light effect. Where even if you cannot do it after the feed, after the something. Okay. Okay, you see another one. You can break a plastic cup. You can break it to whatever effect you want to get. Okay, and that's it. That's part of the thing we are talking about. Do you see the movement? So DIY. Those are the DIY. Those are the DIY. Okay, those are the DIY, and you have a creative phone panoramic things you can do. This one is for photography.
We need to keep the camera about 5 feet away from
Okay, so
and the easy way to do that is to set the camera into panorama mode and have my arms stretched
it's very
out.
easy. You take it halfway.
Now,
You change it again. You keep on going.
My fingers just touch the two sides of the frame, and that should be good. Now, let's start panorama shooting in vertical way from bottom to top. And have the white arrow covers my shoes.
Now these are pictures, and if you get it from the picture, like I told you in the story, you'll be able to get the best.
Move the camera slowly along with the yellow line.
Let's go.
And when the white arrow points to my chest, and I'll change to a second gesture. Now, when the white arrow points to my throat, and I'll change to a third gesture. And
this is technical. If you're not careful.
To stop recording. Let's see the result.
Look at that. Look at that effect.
Let's find out the right distance between the camera and actors.
So listen
the same way as we did in the first panorama. Just click the top of the screen and that white arrow.
Please try this as you are watching me.
Let's do it. Two actors may pose in a frame, and we'll begin with the ceilings and the walls above the head. Click the button to start recording downwards along with the yellow line smoothly. When the angle of the arrow is in line with my throat. Now, post panning, and I'll move out of the frame really carefully to prevent any shakes in my head. And then, the photographer will resume and pan downwards and finish. There we go. Looks nice.
Okay. Now, do you see that? So, you see some of the basic things you need to look at. These are the basic things you need to look at and get absolute results. Okay, you get absolute results. This is very, very fantastic. Okay, this is very, very fantastic, and you will see what I'm talking about, which is very, very key. Okay, let me go. So all those things, if you want to get it, you need to practicalize it. You need to see. You go, you practicalize it. You go, you see what you can do for it. You go, you